Yo, what's up guys, Action Really, and now I'm going to tell you about my first time smoking weed. Now, I am pro weed, just letting you guys know, and I've only smoked twice in my life, and I've never smoked tobacco, so I'm a lightweight. I don't even know how to smoke. That shit makes me cough OZ. So I'm at my friend's house, and my friend has a nice-ass house. He is well off, and he has everything. And we all go over to his house to chill, to watch TV, to hang out or whatever. He has a basketball court in his backyard. So he's a pothead. I can honestly say he smokes. At the time he used to smoke a lot, and I mean I don't think that was a good thing. I think you can get addicted to weed, and I think it can be bad. I think it can be negative. I think it can also be good at times. It depends on how you use it. If you use it or if you abuse it. Now he's smoking, and he decides we all put 5 down, and I've never smoked before, and they know it. So I fucking start smoking. And I'm coughing up a storm. I'm coughing up a lung, whatever. And after a few times of taking hits and shit, I start feeling it, and we're all out of it. And I am especially out of it because I've never done this before, and everybody else has done it at least once or twice before. And I am just I can't focus. I'm thinking about shit that I don't even know what I'm thinking about. I'm like, what if the sky is, and I'm just thinking random ass thoughts, and I'm so fucking mystified by the fact that I look at my hands, I'm like, why are my fingernails so hard? I have these dumbass thoughts, and I do not understand how people say they smoke weed and they become more creative, because I'm looking at my fucking fingernails and I'm like, whoa, these are awesome. I could be like a cat. That's the type of logic I have when I'm high. So we decide, let's go outside and play basketball. But before we do that, we decide to go on YouTube. And one of my friends finds a cow video. And we start dying. And I'm going to link the cow video to see if you guys think it's funny. But when you're high, this shit was, we watched it for maybe a half an hour. Just replaying and laughing harder and harder each time. And then finally, we can't all breathe, so we decided to go outside and get some fresh air, and we decided to play basketball. And we all played basketball. I mean, we all used to play for a team at one point, and most of the people there still play for a team, and they're still pretty damn good. But for some reason, I apparently did not know how to run, so I'm, dragging my legs trying to get the ball, and I'm fucking out of it. I'm like a zombie. And I just stood there, I looked at the sky, and I would see a cloud, and I would just, stare at it for, 10 minutes straight. Then we decided that this is not good. Being smacked out of your mind and playing basketball do not go well together. And we're all starving, so we decided to order some Chinese food. And, oh my god, I still want to have some Chinese food just thinking about that, because this was, heaven. I ordered, I think it was dumplings or something. And I was eating them, and I just was in heaven. I want to smoke just so I can eat something something somewhat unhealthy, but I really don't eat unhealthy, which kind of sucks. But everything tastes so good. You could eat a grain of rice, and you would be like, oh my god, oh, that's how good it is. And I'm eating it. I ate all the rice. I ate fucking I licked the fucking bowl or whatever. I was fucking in heaven. And then after that, we decided it's getting kind of late, so we gotta go. And our MetroCard's about to run out because we have student MetroCards, which means up until 8 o'clock the MetroCard works, and then after that it doesn't work. So we finally get on the train, and then this lady sitting next to us, and she's probably 70 years old. Now, this lady starts mumbling to herself something, the Exorcist type shit. She starts saying, oh, Don John, and we're all looking at her oh, this is kind of creepy. And then she starts standing up and she starts screaming some weird shit. The Jews! You are Jewish! And she points at me and I'm like, bitch, how'd she know that I'm part Jewish? My grandfather's Jewish. I was raised Catholic, but that's kind of fucking a little bit weird, you know? And then she points to my Dominican friend and goes, the Dominicans! And then she points to my Chinese friend. She goes, the Chinese! The fact that she got these nationalities, she could have said the Puerto Ricans or the Spanish, but she said Dominican. How the fuck did you know she was Dominican? How did you know I was Jewish? I'm not wearing a yarmulke. I look like a fucking skinhead, if anything. I look like the type of person that, I don't look like a Jew. At least I don't think I do. I don't have a big nose, curly hair, or some shit. And I know that sounds racist or prejudiced, but that's when you think of a Jew, you think of curly hair and a big nose. And my friend's like, he kind of looks white, to be honest. And my Chinese friend, how did you know he wasn't Vietnamese or some shit? You know, and we're all kind of creeped out. And finally, the lady gets off, and then we look at each other and we all start laughing. And I don't know why I was laughing, because I thought about it later. Like, that bitch could have been the devil, you know? But, I mean, I smoked after that, and, you know, it still has its positive effects. But the number one thing I love it for is I used to have sleep problems. And, I mean, I still do, but I used to also, so fuck, that did not make any sense. No, but I had the best night's sleep of my life, so if marijuana ever does get legal, I recommend it as, like, I guess you could say a sedative or a sleeping, I guess you could say, to enhance your sleep, because that really, like, oh my god, best night's sleep ever. I had some kick-ass dreams. So subscribe, rate, comment, peace out, guys, love you.